Hey guys, Crystal Comber here again. This video is on the Blackmagic, excuse me, Blackmagic 5-minute strategy. Now, at this point, you should have already gone to Slick Trade, gone through the first steps, setting up your binary trading account or broker, setting up your Ameritrade account, downloading Thinkorswim, and you should now be in the Learn the Strategies area. At this point, you should have already downloaded the Thinkorswim workspace here. If not, please do this first. You should have already downloaded the grid setup and the, Blackmagic indicator. One thing I did not state in my last video is that in your Thinkorswim chart, when you right-click and choose Maximize Sell, if you do not have Blackmagic here, what you want to do is you're going to want to right-click, and you want to choose Studies, Edit Studies, and if that Blackmagic is not in there, you're going to import, okay? And wherever you save the Blackmagic indicator, say if it's on your desktop or whatever, you can go ahead and select it there and choose Open. And then you'll click in here, and you should have the Blackmagic binary bully, and then Add Study, okay, if it's not there. It's very important to make sure that you have that. And let's see, for the Blackmagic, I'm going to suggest choosing this little settings icon. You can have it set to 1 if you want. I did that because my indicator was kind of going off too much, and it was kind of annoying. But you can also set this to 30 and choose OK. And then you can save that set as the Blackmagic. Let's see, I have a bunch in here right now. Oh, I actually don't have it saved in here. Save it as the Blackmagic 5 minutes. Okay. Choose OK. And then OK. And it's going to add this 30 line here. And one thing that we found is that about 85% of the time, at least on the 1 minute chart, but also I found on the 5 minute chart. Now I need to test this more. You can do some back testing yourself to find out. But when that Blackmagic RSI actually hits. Now I know it's close here, but when it actually hits that 30 line or goes below the 30 line, so far my testing has shown that on the 1 minute charts and the 5 minute charts, it will go back up in the next 5 minutes. Okay? That's one thing to just kind of look at. I wouldn't suggest actually trading on it yet, especially if you're new to trading. But, and I can make a separate video for this, but either way, when it actually hits or breaks through that 30 line, goes below 30, the next 5 minutes, it's going to go up. The price is going to go up, so it would be a call. But what I want to do is I want to go over the actual Blackmagic strategy, 5 minute strategy, the traditional one. I was taught this from a very good friend and mentor, and I cannot thank him enough. It has been absolutely amazing. It has just, I have been winning. I've had weeks where my win rate is 100%. And what you want to do is you want to make sure your win rate is at least 85% or higher, okay? So, and if you don't know what your win rate is, make sure you go to Slick Trade and you download your trader's journal. This is very important because the trading journal, again, select download, it is going to track for you what your investments are, your profits are, or your investment return, your profit, on a daily, a monthly, and a yearly basis. I spent a lot of time creating this journal, and I do accept requests. So if you have any requests at all, shoot me an email or a Facebook message of what you want added to it, and you'll see different releases here. I've deleted the old releases because they just weren't, I didn't like them, okay? So this is the one I really, really like right now, and this is going to be the one that I stick with. So if you have any suggestions at all, I'll put in new releases, kind of like above this, and it'll state the date, and then you can download that actual journal. If you know someone that is in trading and they don't track their trades, they don't track their win rate, their investments, return, profit, daily, yearly, and monthly report, have them check out Slick Trade. They don't need to be a member to get the journal. They do need to be a member to get it for free, but you can always go to Trading Journal, or not, excuse me, Trading Journal is my Trading Journal. You can see some trades I've taken, how the week went, things like that. If you go to Products up top for Slick Trade, right here is the Slick Trade Trading Journal. I'm only charging $25 for this. For people that are not members, if you are a member, again, you get it for free. But this is just really, really awesome. It automatically calculates for you. All you have to do is, if you want, you can track your time, your currency, and your won versus lost, your investment return, and your profit, okay? All you have to do is put in your investment and your return, and a 1 if you won, or a 1 if you lost. And down here, it's going to automatically calculate that for you. And then, if you can see, I'm not sure how close up or how clear my screen is for you guys. I can see it well, but either way, you have a monthly tab here, okay? Right now we're in the month of October, but it's going to track everything, and down at the bottom it's going to state, how you're doing for that month, okay? It has a tab for testing and tracking, so you can back test, you can really go over different currencies, if they won, if they lost, their win rate. It's really, really cool, and like I said, it automatically calculates everything for you. I highly suggest this to any type of trader, binary, forex, stock trader, day trader, whatever it is, okay? It's very important to keep track of these. And on each one of these, right here, when you fill out October, November, December, you're going to see that on your yearly report tab, it's just going to pull in your wins, your losses, your total trades, your investment return, your profit, and your winning percentage, okay? It's going to automatically just bring all that in for you. This is important come tax time. It's important just in general to keep track of your trades. It's very, very important. So, going back to Thinkorswim, the Black Magic strategy here. What you're looking for is you're looking for constriction in the market, okay? Constriction is an area like this. It's closer together. There's not a lot of crazy volatility going on. There's not expansion. Over here, you're seeing more expansion, okay? It's not that you cannot trade during expansion, but you need to be, the market needs to be exactly in kind of like a setup like this, where it's going straight across. There's no uptrend or downtrend. If you're trading during expansion, it just needs to be straight across, okay? You're looking for green candles. When a green candle forms, okay, and especially in construction, okay, I see 3 trades here. The first one is this one right here. Now, I know we're still in expansion, but if you see, we're coming into constriction, okay? if you see this, and it touches that top Bollinger Band, that red band, these are your Bollinger Bands. Okay? When it touches that, and you don't have a big wick up above it, sometimes you can trade it when it has a big wick, but you got to make sure that body of that candle is pretty strong and there isn't like a huge wick, okay? At the end of that 5 minutes, you also want to have, right here, you want to have the Black Magic RSI to be very close to the 70 line, or touching it, or broken through it, okay? And your CCI, you want it to be very close to the 200 line at it, or broken through it, okay? And you want your Bollinger Band, you want it to be touching or extremely close to that top Bollinger Band. And at the end of the 5-minute candle, so on the 57th second of the 5-minute candle, before it goes into that next candle, you would do a put, and you would choose a 5-minute time frame, okay? On the 57th second of the last minute of the candle, that means the price is going to go down, okay? I want to show you another one here. We are in construction at this point. Right here, we have a green candle. I don't believe I would have taken this trade. I would not have taken this trade, actually, because the Black Magic RSI, it's at 60, not 70. I like it to be a little above 60, okay? Like this one, this was at 64.2857. I would have taken this trade. This one, you've got a little bit more of a wick, an upper wick. The CCI is not anywhere near 200. It's at 83. And again, the Black Magic RSI indicator, I mean, that's only at 60, 61, right there. So I more than likely would not have taken that trade. But again, it is a winner, a clear winner. So it depends, I guess, how bullish of a trader you are. This one right here, another good trade. First of all, if you look at it, we're still in construction. It's not going into expansion. If you see these bands kind of moving out, okay, you see both moving out, the red one and the purple one going down and the red one going up. When a green candle breaks through the Bollinger Band, because this did break through, you don't want to take the trade. If you see, though, that there isn't expansion really happening there, there's a little bit, it's going down a little bit with the lower Bollinger Band, but the upper is not, okay? So that is a strong trade. I would have taken that. Now, the CCI is not, it is only at 100. It's not at 200, okay? But the Black Magic RSI is at 64. So it's above the 60. It's not quite at 70. But again, it's a very strong trade. You have to look at 3 different things there. You have to look at the Bollinger Band. You have to look at the expansion, if there is expansion or still construction. You need to also look at the CCI and the RSI. Okay, so that again was another strong trade. I mean, look at how much you would have won by. I mean, that's crazy. It ended at 93.579 pips, is about when you would have got in, or right around there, 57th second. And it ended at 93.475. So, I mean, you would have won by like 100 micro pips or something. I mean, that's crazy. That's a really good trade there. Let's go back a little further here. Right here, we're in a little bit more of an expansion. It's not like super tight constriction, but I don't know. Actually, I would not suggest this trade. This isn't close enough to that Bollinger Band. It would have won, but not close enough. Right here, here's another good one. You went from expansion, you came down into constriction. That's always a good sign. The trend is very stable. It's not going up or down. The green candle slightly breaks through. It did break through, but is at where it ended is right at that top Bollinger Band. The CSCI is at 140, 155. The Black Magic RSI is at 65. And there's just a slight upper wick on the candle. So that next one, if you would have done a put, you would have won. Not by a lot of pips, but you still would have won. That's a good trade. A lot of the time when in tighter constriction, you don't win by a lot of pips, okay? Here's another good one. Possibly a good one. Let's see. You're going into a little bit more of an expansion here. You were in a heavier constriction. The trend line is not going up or down. It's staying stable. Slightly went through the upper Bollinger Band. At 133 for the CCI. You're at 66, so very, very, very close to 70 on the RSI. And you're not seeing expansion here. You saw a little bit of expansion before this candle, but again, you're not seeing expansion here. So if you would have done that, you would have had a very, very good winner. Okay? So that is basically, that's what you're looking for with this strategy. You're looking for more constriction. You never, ever, don't ever take a trade when you see an uptrend happening here, this blue line going up or even down. It doesn't matter if it broke through. It doesn't matter where, that it broke through the RSI and CCI. If you're in that uptrend, you could very easily lose. And right there, you would have lost. So be careful. Be very, very careful. Same with here. See, you broke through. You're at 276 with CCI. You're clear above 70. You're at 80. Black Magic RSI. And you would have won. You would have won. But still, don't purchase it when it's in that uptrend. You're getting a little too bullish there, and that's not a good thing to do. Right here, we were in constriction here, but you can see that during this candle it's going into expansion. Don't ever take a put, or don't ever trade on that. Okay, more than likely it's going to go up. I mean, you could do a call there, but even then, like you just, I haven't tested the call enough when there's expansion. Sometimes it still goes down. That's something to test though. Is when you see expansion like that, going from a constriction to expansion, and you see it break through the Bollinger Band. And I mean, look, it broke through the CCI and the RSI. And again, it went up. And most of the time it does. But still, you need to be really, really careful. You need to back test your strategies before taking a trade like that. Right here, perfect example of the Black Magic. You're in constriction. You came from expansion. You came from the downtrend. You're in a steady trend here. You have a green candle. It is very, very nice. The CCI broke through. The RSI is very close to the 70 line. And you are very close to that top Bollinger Band. You would have won clearly there. This one I would not have taken. You would have won, not by much, but you would have won. I wouldn't have taken it though. here, let's look at this. Let's go back just a little bit. Okay, so you're in construction at this point. But look where this is. This is at 95 for the CCI, and it's below 60 for the Black Magic RSI. It did just touch the top Bollinger Band, but again, you don't have a strong enough, neither one of these is a strong enough indication that that next candle is going to go down, and it did not. So, this one you could have taken. You're starting to see a slight uptrend, so it's up to you. I mean, you could have taken it, it's only slight. It broke through the Bollinger Band. There's no expansion happening. Very close to the CCI, pretty close to the RSI. You would have won, but you still need to be careful because you see that slight uptrend. You don't want to take that when you see that. But those are the things to watch for with the Black Magic. It's a very easy strategy. Anyone can do it as long as you really, really follow the trend and stay away from that crazy expansion. Stay away from those uptrends. It's not something to trade on, okay? So, and when you see, depending on your screen size, like I have a couple screens where it'll show the Black Magic and CCI here, and then like two of my computers, they only show this chart here. If you see a good trade happening, always make sure, don't just go by this. Make sure you right click, choose maximize sell, and then, read it. Make sure that CCI and RSI are very close to what the chart is showing you here, okay? That is the Black Magic strategy, 5 minutes. So, pretty easy. I am going to go ahead and close out of this, and I'll create your next video for you.